Hey everybody, Jay Marino here, and welcome back. We're playing the true story of Arkain. On to Siege of Kome. The original iteration of this map was really long. It was more a test of endurance than very difficult per se. It's sort of reminiscent of the original Defense of Home, but the true story's Defense of Home, I think, was made really fun. So I'm curious, I'm intrigued to see what's become of Siege of Kome. Those may be very famous last words. Here we go. While the Orcs launched their invasion, Sastragon and Grofsag travel behind enemy lines to free Vanessa by besieging Castle Kome. The powerful Knights of Kome, sworn enemies of the Orcs and staunch defenders of the kingdoms, are preparing their defenses and impressive armies for the upcoming battle. Rangul, unable to personally support his son during his invasion, commencing at the very same time, sent Wrath and the Darkmind clan along with news of more reinforcements being on their way. Even without Vanessa's capture, Castle Kome posed a threat to his invasion that needed to be dealt with. The Greenskins have set up camp not far from the walls. Our forces have prevented them from taking any other positions, but the scouts report that a larger host of Orcs is on the way to our position. They think they can rescue the prisoners. We will not let that happen. No Orc shall attack Castle Kome and live to tell the tale. Let them come. We will destroy them all. We should have killed the prisoners, Grandmaster. Both the Orcs and those who stand by their side should be utterly destroyed rather than kept alive for whatever reason. I understand your feelings, Sir Meccan. Trust me, I really do. However, we have our orders. Disobeying them would give the Greenskins the satisfaction of having caused us trouble even after their deaths. I will not allow this, and neither should you. Of course, Grandmaster. You're right. My soldiers and I are eager to prove ourselves in this battle, Grandmaster. I have made several preparations. No Orc will break through. We will hunt them out of the kingdoms and back to their pitiful islands. You have made great progress since your arrival, Serena. The first reforms of the Elven army seem to be going well. If you prove yourself in this fight, you may be able to finally get what you wished for. I will prove myself and be the first elf to officially join your order, Grandmaster. As Serena of Kome, I shall stand in the first line of the new Elven military. Hold your horses, lass. Make sure you survive this battle first, eh? Indeed. Return to your positions. Our enemy will attack soon, and the Knights of Kome will not stand idle either. Can we count on your assistance, Theron? We'll defend our sector. That's all I can promise you. My men are here to help you with your forges, not fight your battles for you. So maybe the dwarves won't actually attack us. That's a positive. You should have waited before attacking. My warriors and I barely had enough time to arrive when you gave the order. Now the humans are alerted to our presence and have been able to dig in. We had to attack as soon as we had the chance. Their scouts probably already knew we were here. We're deep within enemy territory, after all. We had to act swiftly. Vanessa must be freed as soon as possible. I still don't understand why someone like your father would raise a cursed human. They're scum, all of them. He should have thrown her into the sea when he returned from his raid back then. You can hate the humans as much as you want, Wrath. In fact, feel free to unleash all of it in the battle against the Knights. However, keep in mind that Vanessa is the adopted daughter of Rangul. She was raised as one of us. She is one of us. In your opinion, maybe. Not just mine. Rangul sees it that way as well and wants her to be freed. Remember your oath, Wrath. Watch your tongue, Grofsag. By my honor, I will keep my oath, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. It's bad enough that I have to send warriors to their deaths to free that. While freeing Vanessa is our priority, these knights themselves are also a threat, Wrath. You've seen them fight. They're strong, determined, and seem to hate us, about as much as you hate them. They would be a threat that we'd have to deal with sooner or later anyway. Indeed, they are a threat, but you don't even know the half of it, young one. Zermac? Hortnog? I suppose you are our reinforcements, then? The Knights of Kome are more than just a group of knights. It was their order that drove our ancestors out of the kingdoms after the demons had defeated our forces. They've continued their war against our kind for generations. Their hatred runs deep. Their order must be utterly destroyed if our kind is to have any future on this continent. If that is the case, I'll gladly lead my warriors inside the castle and destroy them all. As well you should. The scouts report that the Knights of Kome have set up camps outside of their castle. One base is just south of ours. The other is right in front of the castle gates. An army of this wolf regiment has also set up camp to the east. Good. They too shall die for assisting that scumbag Greymore in trying to eradicate my clan. After breaking through their outer defenses, we must storm the castle. The Knights of Kome will already be waiting for us. We must expect heavy resistance. Oh, there's the Castle Kome that I remember. This is going to be a long and costly siege. That's why I am here, my friend. The other clans are preparing for the invasion, setting up camps and all. As luck would have it, there just happens to be an entire army of the Goldak clan that is not needed at the moment and could easily be transferred here. How convenient. And what's the catch, Hortnog? Let me guess. We'll have to pay for the transport? Of course not. After all, we're all allies now, aren't we? The chieftain wants this invasion to be successful, and the Knights of Kome are a threat to it. Plus, they have not been very cooperative in the past. So you do have a personal interest in dealing with them. Typical. If you don't want the Goldax clan to support you, I could also have some beasts and warriors of the Skullblade clan instead. You'll have to feed them, though. I'm not paying for that. There are enough humans around for them to feed on. As you say, either way, there's just one thing. So there is a catch after all. I will need to be with you when you free Nessie. Nessie? He means Vanessa. He's the only one who calls her that. Anyway, I'll be with you when you free her. We all want to destroy the Knights of Kome and free Nessie, do we not? Decide what reinforcements you want me to bring in so we can begin the siege already. Hortnog was there when she was abducted, so he's had a long time, I guess, to build a relationship with her. You may now pick which clan can provide your starting army. This choice will not affect which units you can train during the mission. By the way, I think Zeramak should be orange and Hortnog should be yellow in the cinematic. So we can pick Goldax or Skullblade. I played the Goldax clan once, and it was for the Mapperino entry of Lord of the Clans, but I haven't played them as part of this series. We've never played as the Skullblade clan, which is like a bunch of enslaved animals, I think, like beasts, which seems cool, but I feel like the Goldax clan is more narratively fitting because Hortnog wants to come in and help save her. So I'm actually leaning towards Goldax here. As much as I think it would be cool to try the Skullblade clan, again, it feels like it makes more sense to go Goldax. So let's do Goldax. Destroy the base of the Knights of Kome. Wheat.
I am.
We have a billion supply. That's why. Can I tell you something? I think we save so that we can restart after the cutscenes if we want, and then we just go ahead and go into this wheat base, peach base, if you will. Other units also. Hey, we got 2 witch doctors. That's important. Hey, we've already got mastery training. That's way too many guys on gold. Just build a bunch of units. We've already got all of our upgrades. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, get our heroes in there too. Send everything in there, and then I'd like to actually focus on this fight. There's really nothing macro-related that we have to do. Trying to get those witch doctors in there. Trying to use any spells that I can. What can these heroes do? Oh, Grofzek can turn into the big monster, right? Give him a shout. See if we can roll these bad boys up here and hit these towers. We're really, really stuck in this tiny choke point, unfortunately. Boar Regiment, alright. I'm trying hard to get through. Sir Ignatius. Okay. Sure. We've just about got him, and then we have to get up this ramp. Okay, he goes down. And y'all, you gotta move in. You gotta just get in there. Get up the ramps. Oh gosh, this is painful. This is painful. How did you even get down here? Move up the ramps. Move up the ramps. Move up the ramps. Oh my god. Oh, it's painful. I just give me a ward here, please, if you can get up close enough. Yeah. Every little bit there. That's big. Do I have enough for a stasis trap too? Get that down. Then never mind. Don't get yourself killed. These two witch doctors that we have are really important. Get up the ramp and out of the way. Zermac, blast somebody, or don't. Never mind. Don't worry about it. We have I like how many demolishers we have. Go for this this altar, please. Did he come back? Yeah, he did, unfortunately. Let's consolidate a little bit. There we go, there and there. I am concerned about my home base. Because they had said there were multiple other enemy bases in these areas. Just keep giving me those wards. And then there are other bases. There might be one down here as well. We want to spread out. Maybe we want to go to the left first and maybe safeguard our base first and foremost. Okay, very nice. Interesting how Boar Regiment's just sort of like hanging out just around. They did this in the previous big mission, the big Orc mission 2. Reinforcements have arrived. Oh, would you look at that? You guys go to our base, and we're going to use you to spearhead an attack to the south. Oh, look at that, and then they're attacking us. I'm going to go ahead and pivot my army back to base. Meanwhile, demolishers just keep sort of attacking through buildings here. Never mind, there's not going to be an easy way to do this. Heroes just run through everything to get here. Reinforcements sort of on the way. Yeah, lure him into Darkmind. Yes. Okay, great. That's big. Okay, come up behind them. Waste some money. Don't do that. Okay, yeah, we're going to go down and to the left. Let's quick save. This has been a decent start. We have to be careful with our heroes here, though. Okay, that all went really good, so let's move these new reinforcements down in this direction. We're pillaging so much stuff. I love this. This base is basically gone. We don't really have to worry that much about cleaning it up, so I'm going to go ahead and move the rest of my units down here to poise myself into position. God, these invisible... Is, like, the Boar Regiment supposed to be, like, the intelligence gathering agency or something? Because it seems like they're always spying on us. They're pretty beefy as well. I don't know where the other base is. It's got to be sort of just around here, so let's go.
We're under attack.
That's Wolf Regiment. Don't worry about that.
Master.
Okay, we found them. Okay, and then everybody go. Let's take this base out. Okay, Wrath is moving out and attacking. He can clean this stuff up, and eventually we're going to want to take all these bases as well, but let's focus on actually winning these engagements first and foremost. I try to stasis ward as well. Witch Doctors, stay back because we can't replace you because we're supply blocked. Big stun right there. Let's use our heroes and maybe get a volcano going here. Zermac, let's level up sleep, actually, and just try and put key units to sleep. That sucked. Grofsag, Howl of Terror, and become a big monster. Knights of Kome, charge. Kill these creatures and feed them to the dogs. Warriors, throw them back. Don't let them push through our lines. They're sort of pushing through our lines, if I'm being honest. Keep going. Sir Meccan, you're a jerk. You should have soul burned him. You wouldn't have been able to resurrect. Sasragarn getting a level. Give me wolves. Wolves. That's enough volcano wing. It's honestly not that good of an ability. It's okay, but it's really not. It's not that good. Okay, let's move on down and start picking off production structures. I think we're in. And the important thing here, too, is we're making a ton of money over time here. Because of all the pillaging. Because if I remember correctly, like every unit of Gold Axe, no, not the Wind Riders, but even the Spear Throwers have pillage, which is awesome. Let's get rid of this altar, yeah, perfect, before they can resummon that jerk. Cool, and we are in. Wrath goes down, and we lost one of our Witch Doctors, unfortunately. Okay, and we should probably consider reinforcements have arrived. Let's swing back to the middle and bring our reinforcements to the middle, and we're going to go to the right, where there might be even another wheat base. And let's just pillage our way through all of this. And let's hotkey what structures we do have. Though the key is I want to be making structures in the center area, first and foremost. So let's just keep this attack going. Again, get most of our army back to the center. Get our heroes back to the center. They're not contributing pillage or anything, so what's the point? I actually quite like the change to the start of this map. I quite like the change to the start of this map because it's very much like a forward momentum type situation, which is cool. Let's go ahead and pivot right.
Yes, chieftain. We're under attack.
Is it more of those flippin' boar units? I hate them. Single Witch Doctor. Let's bring you over here. You're very important. I see Wolf Regiment right there. With quite a lot of units as well. Oh god, you're in the way. Our Gold Axe units, though, aren't our Gold Axe units better than normal Orc units because they have like better armor and stuff, better armor and weapons. So I think they can blast through a lot of this stuff a lot better. The reason I left these units behind is because they can pillage.
Something need doing. Yes. We're under attack.
And then we want to do something like this. And then an altar.
What is your will?
Oh, we got to get in there and actually attack this base. It's a kind of a waste of demolishers here. We could try and save some of these. Zap some of them. Let's focus on these defensive emplacements. Witch Doctor still making his way up. Here? And my heroes haven't gone down yet. Commandora, please. Honestly, I think it's actually good that some of our demolishers went down already, because they die very quickly, but also take up a lot of supply. And you only need a certain. You really need them to snipe structures. And if you're, if you've done that, then you don't really need them anymore. There's might be another base up here too that we want to look for, so we'll do that next. Did they even have a hero? Because I don't think they did. Reinforcements have arrived. I'm going to send these to sit in the middle to help defend us while we get the rest of our base set up. And we want to build some towers up here too. Dare I say, tower spam. You guys also join our middle army. We actually have a lot of leftover gold axe stuff. I like how you get reinforcements from a predefined army that you choose. Okay, just get rid of the barracks. And then we have to send workers out to each of these locations as well. Let's get another mill up here.
Something you doing?
Let's get another mill down here.
Yes. What do you want?
And then we got to come down and set up each of these new bases.
Okie dokie. We're under attack!
Oh, where did where did these even come from? Yeah, they're not, as long as they're not building anything out of the altar, I don't care. Okay, cool. So we actually have a much larger army here, which is where I would prefer it to be. Got all these new production structures, and then all of you peons get to work on just... Again, we don't need to go absolutely insane with towers, but maybe we will. It really depends on what kind of enemy attacks we're dealing with over time. Anyway, they're working on that. And then we got to get more workers.
Work complete. Okie dokie. Yes. Work.
Over here. And I sent some extra workers because I do want to build... towers around these outlying bases as well for air units or drops or whatever the heck there might end up being. This was a solid start. Let's save. I actually quite like how the beginning of this map has gone. Okay, great. Get rid of those. And then it really just... I would like to clean this up, and I guess we could send my heroes to go up, like, in this direction and scout and see what there might be. These heroes altogether are cool, but not necessarily that strong. Go for the barracks first, please. There's another base! Oh my gosh. It's these stupid Boar Regiment jerks, too. I'm just trying to use all my tools. We don't need to do that. Okay, like 1 billion elven units coming in. That's all right. We had some of our towers finish in time too. Oh gosh, Judicators, very strong. We got to get back to these ballista too, but they are getting sort of path blocked, so this is kind of what I had hoped to do in the grand scheme. And you know what we're also going to need to do
Work complete. What you want? Yes.
is get a few more burrows to make sure that we're maxed when we actually want to start rebuilding our whole
Built there. Work.
army.
Spirits are restless.
More boar units. Let's check up like at the very top of the map. Hey, well, I sent this guy to build some towers, but instead I'm going to set this town hall up. Let's get this saturated.
We're under attack.
Let's get this saturated.
What you want?
Slowly but surely repair.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Well, I guess we're getting rid of them. Grofstag's a decent tank, but it's also a little too early in the campaign for him to function by himself as a good tank. Yeah, Commandora for sure. He is level 8. That's not bad at all. I wonder if is there a Boar Regiment base, or is this all pre-placed? Keep attacking this. We have pillaged just an absolute monstrous amount of stuff from these outlying bases, which is another reason why I think it was a really cool way to start the map.
Something you're doing? We're ready to work.
Get a war mill there. And same thing over here. Just make a bunch of extra workers, and we'll get a war mill, and then we can use those extra workers to build structures as necessary as time goes on. Yeah, we're getting some free pillage from that. Send you guys back to the center. Honestly, leaving him boxed in is kind of an okay choice. Oh, they're all stuck in there, I see. Okay, that's all good. Single witch doctor. I guess go ahead and throw down a ward here. Make a bunch of extra workers. We're gonna need, especially in this center section, we're gonna need them.
We're under attack.
Okay, let's link up with our heroes here. And we can look for... Oh, there's a ramp there. We can look for, like, creeps in this location, I suppose. And Wrath sort of softened him up. Now, I wouldn't necessarily consider this tower spam. It is a lot of towers, but we've got a really nice choke point. I'm going to lean into it. Okay, let's continue looking with heroes, and I guess small group of extra units as well, because I kind of want to see what's up here. As soon as we can get our heroes back to the center, we're in great shape. Oh my gosh. These guys, man. There's got to be some decent items to pick up for doing this, I think. Okay, get that saturated.
What do you want?
Get a war mill. Again, we're not going to need all this lumber, I think, in the grand scheme. Yeah, Soulburn is fine. His mana is never really a huge issue. We are getting good good levels on our heroes for doing all this garbage, cleaning these guys up. If they have a base up here, we're going to need to bring way more units, though.
We're under attack.
Grofstag, how much for Earth Aspect? Actually, quite a bit, unfortunately. Oh, no. I can't get to her. We gotta dive her. That's rough. I mean, there's really nothing we can do about this except try to push forward and get rid of the elves. Just the fact that they have one unit that can do that means we probably have to try to kill them fast. We also, let's get some warlocks so that we can actually stun those. And, yeah, I immensely hated that.
What do you are a hero.
All of these workers get on over here, and I was unable to pay attention to this, but oh my god, they do have like a whole separate base here, don't they? I don't understand why they go invisible constantly. Okay, and then I did build an altar here. We don't have enough, unfortunately, to make a get a healing ward out, but soon enough, soon enough. Wolves. They're not building anything though, so actually, I mean, we have a chance to clean this up with these heroes, but I'm not happy about it. Okay, let's heal up and actually send these gold axe units. Oh, good, we can make champions now. Let's send these gold axe units to pillage those structures up there. And then Grofseg's on his way back out. Honestly, Grofseg going down is probably the first major blunder of the map so far. Okay, that's just for safe. That's just for safe measure. And I'm gonna do the same thing down here.
Be happy to.
Okay, so those areas are safe.
May my ancestors watch over me. Happy to. Death.
The thing to keep in mind about Starfall is it hits literally everything. Like, if there's only one unit, it'll only hit one unit. But if there's, you know, 50 units, it'll hit every unit. Dude, I don't care about these other attacks. Whatever. It's really just the one. It's just the elves. That's fine. Destroy my in-progress stuff. I'll rebuild them. What, was that called a prosecutor? That's adorable. Okay, gold axe guys. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter because our normal grunts can pillage also. Are there any upgrades for us to purchase here? It doesn't look like it. Grofseg's back out, I guess. Oh, no, he's in the center. Let's leave him here. He can throw rocks, too. We just need a stun that can actually kill that garbage elf hero. And then we're square. And we can just make several layers of these towers just to be extra safe. Interestingly, I mean, we could even, we could harvest through these trees.
Be happy to.
We could destroy them as well. And then, you know what? The travel time doesn't matter, because, like, lumber is not going to be an actual issue as time goes on here.
I am.
There's more.
Oh,
you know what? I remember this. There was a side quest in the original mission where you could, like, walk Zermac up to a beacon up here, and he would, like, instantly destroy an entire Imperial base. Or maybe Kingdom's base. I don't know.
Work complete. Work complete. Can't build there. Work
Okay,
complete.
good work. Yeah, don't worry about can't build there. Again, we can harvest these trees, and then we can set up towers up there. Though, hopefully, we're going to be making forward momentum progress before too late. 81 out of 100, so there's actually... Walkways. Howl of Terror? Yeah. I forget I was saying. I don't know. Anyway, these are the elves attacking us. We got a nice choke point here, though to be fair, like, we have the ability to remax out pretty fast. Medallion of Courage, I think, would actually be great for Grofseg. Is this the first time that we can use a Grofseg? Or not Grofseg, Zermac? Have we seen Zermac's staff? An unholy aura radiates from this seemingly ancient staff. Zermac refuses to answer any questions regarding it and prevents anyone else from touching it.
I am the one. Work complete.
Yep, okay. Well, destroy this. The entire top half of the map is ours, and I think we did it in a proper manner. And I think what we're going to have to try to do now is push through the center and, yeah, see if we can do it. Just constantly make peons for this front section. We have a small group of casters. Let's wait for this other group of our army to get up to the front, and then we're going to try to start pushing front and center. I'm going to make... Well, we have 4 demolishers. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I think we're slowly but surely getting through this, slowly but surely getting through these trees. Just keep making tons and tons of workers. I say let's wait for the next enemy attack. It should be peach, wheat, whatever. And then we can counter by attacking this way. I don't know where the Elven base is, but that's where we want to go first, I think. Honestly, leaving Wrath stuck here is for the best, because that way he'll only attack with us when we're ready to go. And I think that that is probably the most appropriate thing we can hope for. Question. Do we have air units? No, we don't, unless there's another building that I'm missing. No. Okay, no air units. We could use demolishers to break these trees, too, but this is perfectly acceptable. Don't let them through. Yeah, you're not getting through, buddy. All right? I will keep you here until your AI breaks, and then inevitably you're going to get rolled by an enemy attack that's incoming anyway, so don't even worry about it, okay?
Something you're doing? Happy to.
Okay, waiting for the next enemy attack. Waiting for the next enemy attack. It's easier to engage them here and lose fewer things. This poor guy. Here they come. Our order has defeated your kind in the past. We shall do so again. Oh, did we ever read the faction knowledge and stuff? According to Zermak, the Knights of Kome really are enemies of our people. They have been since the invasion of our ancestors. He claims that after the demons crushed our ancestors' forces, these knights formed to hunt us. Apparently, the Order has hated us ever since. Their weapons and armors are strong, and the knights determined, but we will not falter. Their armies and their castle will fall before the might of the Orcs. The Flippin' Boar Regiment. Another of those Imperial regiments, no idea why it's called Boar Regiment. Why are the Imperials naming all their regiments after animals to begin with? I hear that the clans are engaged by them everywhere. Small groups, but damn many of them. They seem to be everywhere hunting both animals and our kind alike. That's strange. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be implying something else. They're no real threat, but quite the nuisance. I hear the Bloodhand clan has some history with them, but I'm certainly not going to ask the Destroyer about that. So this isn't the... Not to be confused, the Bull Regiment, who we played as in The Wolf and the Bull... But the Boar Regiment, which I don't know about a history with the Red Orcs or whatever, but this is the regiment that's run by like the small old guy who kind of looks like a dwarf, but he isn't a dwarf. He's just an old short guy. Let's see how our towers do against the knights. It looks like they have some sort of self-cast here. Revenge for Kome. What? Why do they have this now? I feel like they shouldn't get this until after this mission. What are they avenging? Kome is still standing. Okay, Sir Perry gets stunned. You've been stunned, and now you have passed away. Now we can attack with blue, and this is just going to be a Hail Mary attack down the center where we just are going to keep rallying endlessly, like as fast as possible. Just keep building and sending units. Some of Blue's units are indeed broken, but that is fine. It's whatever, I should say.
We're under attack! I can do that. Okie dokie.
Interesting path. Yeah, you can get around to that if you wanted. What are you doing? We gotta try and just kill this stuff. It's gonna take a while, but we gotta get this stuff up here. Hall of Terror? This is purely attrition. There's no way around it. We just have to break through this and get through to these areas up towards the front. Grofsep doing a good job, but he's gonna die. I don't know. Can these things path block you? I don't know. We'll get the wolves out to help Grofsep. He's struggling a bit. Gotta get rid of these. Yeah, they're called prosecutors. What are they prosecuting? Well, I guess us, but not like in a legal sense. Yeah, get rid of these high ground jerks. That's gonna save a lot of pain in the future. You know, just become Rockman. Wrath, that was the worst place for you to use that, dude. That was legitimately the worst place you could have used that. Get some bloodlust going. I think we just need more barracks, honestly. Like, we need to be able to churn out an entire army.
Yes.
Nice, okay, we got through them all.
Something in doing? What do you want?
I'm gonna take these guys and try and roll them all the way up here. Wrath is here, but again, if he would have done it, this would have been the perfect spot for him to use his ult instead. We have Morris of Kome. I don't know if we can build here or not.
The spirits are resting.
Okay, we're through the first round. He calls down his little infernals. I think that's an elite. Stun him, please. Rockman. He's done it. Just keep creeping forward with... Oh, my God. Stun him again? I hate that. Okay, he's dead. He dropped a Pendant of Mana. I think that's good on Grofzag because he needs the flat mana capacity, and we're also going to give him the Medallion of Courage. We're going to try and just steadily use artillery to take out the stuff on the high ground. And then we have to pick a direction to go, and we can just keep slamming out units in this direction. Pick up the Rune of Greater Healing now that all of our units have moved away. Can I build here? No, all unbuildable.
How can I help? A wise plan.
Yeah, getting rid of that stuff up top, this is going to take a lot of artillery, so we just got to slowly creep our way down here. Goodbye, elite. Peons, do it. I don't know which side the elves are on. Actually, Starfall Lady hasn't attacked us for a while. The Orcs have made it to the Citadel. Knights of Kome, destroy these abominations. You will suffer a painful death, human. I will rip your head off and toss it to the wolves as a chew toy. Sure. That was a good resurrect. I can't be mad about that. Soulburn him. Never mind, he's immune to magic. It's fun. It's fun for me. Keep giving me some snake monster things. And wolves. He is dead? Oh, that's not Theoden. No, he's not dead. What's funny, watch this. You can Finger of Death him. He's targetable, but you can't actually kill him. Or it doesn't do any damage, I should say, so it's like pointless. Dude, that's a massive amount of stuff. We need more Witch Doctors. Pick some of these units and put them to sleep, I guess. Just trying to use my heroes where possible. Oh, Grofzag's been dead for a while, I think. Someone just got resurrected. I think this is Sir Perry who's doing this. This feels like multiple bases worth of enemies clumping up on us. It's possible that it was a counterattack. So let's back up, and we'll just have to push through this area again. This has to be part of a triggered attack. Like, I can't imagine how it's not, based on just the sheer amount of stuff. No, they turned around, didn't they? It must be, maybe it was like a half-defensive force. I have no idea. I don't know where the elves are coming from, though. I think it was an attack wave. Oh no, they're still coming. This is good, actually. Let them come into our defenses. And we should, again, actually fill this with towers like I originally intended. Okay. First part of the map went really well. This is where things get rough. And by rough, I mean, like, incredibly time-consuming. So I'll play for a few more minutes, and then, you know, we'll cut to next video. You know how it'd be. I have no idea how to break that amount of stuff. Yeah, I don't. We just gotta bring our heroes up and make sure that we're using our debuffs and AoE, and Necrolights might be a good choice, too. In fact, as soon as this group is done, we're gonna go ahead and attack again. Get some Necrolights, and you know what? Just back away from that. Yeah, we're slightly out of range of it. It's not hitting anything except a couple towers. This is a Mondo double attack, unfortunately. Zap this guy. At least he's not immune. Okay, there we go. Now throw down some healing and healing. And then we're built. Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. So again, this is why I built all of these towers, so that we could fall back when necessary, push back and attack, and then we'll have the opportunity to then push back immediately. Because that's how this has to go. So just like elites, basically. I have one witch doctor. That's not enough. My heroes are all alive. Is anyone getting left behind? I don't think so. No, they're all moving up. So we got to try to push to the left, and we need a round of demolishers also. I'll save, but I don't know. This isn't a large enough group, and unfortunately, blue goes the other way. Theoden, as a defensive group, is probably back alive. Do this, and this. Lay it before you die. He's done it. This asshole high ground stuff is also a pain. Get some Skelly boys. They're not, like, super good Skelly boys. Mass Chain Lightning is really good. Unfortunately, not good enough. Can you attack uphill? Yeah, you can. Okay, great. Can you attack uphill? We got to get rid of this stuff. Slowly. Slowly but surely. Yeah, here come the Demolishers. And then we have more elites following up. That is Sir Perry. Soul burn him before he resurrects, please. Quick, quick, quick. Just get rid of these high ground things. Every time we manage to get rid of some high ground stuff, it's... He still got the resurrect up, but that's okay. Rock Monster, Rockman. And then Howl of Terror. There's Theoden again, and this is where, again, we gotta keep that, like, constant pressure up. I really wish that blue attacked from this direction with us. Oh, and here comes, oh no, my heroes might be path blocked and killed here too. And then here comes the elves. So this is difficult when blue wants to go the other way, but the enemies are actually all coming from the left. So, what's over here? That's the dwarves. See, it doesn't seem like the smart choice to go for the dwarves. IMO.
Yes.
Though, maybe if we help him kill the dwarves, then he'll attack with us? I don't know. The dwarves aren't being offensive, so it's frustrating to watch our allies just do the worst things possible. Alright, and then... only 2 demolishers. I don't know. Well, I think they're about to die as well. So we just gotta wait. Maybe we can make one more round at this. I do think necrolights are a great option. We also need some shaman for bloodlust. So let's try and lean on some casters. I don't need... you only need a couple witch doctors. There we go. Say, there's a brief period where they can't see uphill because they're not attacking anything. Hello, Grofsag. 74, no good. We do need to be able to stun if and when we run into the enemy lady. Axe throwers. I don't see any reason to make... what are they called? Raiders. So there's no air units here. At least not yet. Well, there's some Valkyries, but those are immune to magic. It doesn't really matter, I think. I think we gotta wait for the next attack. Because we gotta wait for Sasragarn as well. It feels like we're right on the cusp. We just need to attack at just the right time. And you know what? I feel like if we attack with blue... I mean, we have enough defense here where I think we can attack independently. And then we can just rely on our towers. It would take a lot for the enemy to break through all of this. Not saying they can't, but it's possible we'd be good. So let's just attack in whatever direction blue is going. Because I would like to free blue up to actually support us when we attack. Please don't tell me they actually rebuild this stuff up here. I don't think so. There's no way, right? Okay, so let's push this attack back. And we're doing pretty well at that. Next attack might be blue, and it might be Starfall Lady, so we need to be cognizant of that. And let's go ahead and attack the dwarves. Blue really wants to attack the dwarves. This is one of those circumstances where we actually really do need to lean into our,
We're under attack.
into the fact that our allies exist, honestly. Okay, go ahead.
What you want?
I did make some grunts. This is where, you know, I think just sheer numbers is important. Dude, what did I tell you? Now, I did spread a lot of this stuff out. They can't cloud for literally ever, but they can cloud for a while. And we gotta get rid of all the stuff on the high ground along the way, too, else this just continues. Well, I guess I'm gonna make even more. We can lure them into attacking our workers instead. Or maybe not. Right, gotta get rid of this high ground stuff. Somehow I'm still supply capped. Okay, and then here comes Peach with a hero. Yes, with a hero.
Our town is under attack. We're under attack.
Okay, unfortunately, I really don't have any... casters here except one, and he doesn't have enough mana to do anything. We're going to pillage a lot from this, but we don't really need to pillage. Darkmind was here a little bit to help us. That resurrect hurts, but this choke point is going to do really well for us. Are these... Oh, wait. Have these been the dwarves the whole time? The bear riders? Have they? I think they have been attacking us this whole time. Again, he chooses to use that in some of the worst areas possible, unfortunately. We got to get up to the core of their infrastructure here. I will make some raiders, because why not? I do have a single witch doctor who has enough mana to... Yes, heal me. Ignore this. Again, let blue kind of do his thing. Become a rock man. Howl. What a coward. Yeah, you better run. Okay, let's come on up here. Can I finish this today? I mean, I think it would take probably another 15 to 20 minutes. I guess let's do it. This is just a long video, and I don't know. I don't want to get in the habit of doing, like, super long videos. But there we go. And now blue can finally start doing something more productive than trying to attack the flippin' dwarves, man. I've been constantly trying to get reinforcements up here, but it's difficult. Okay, great. I don't think I have any artillery in here, unfortunately. Oh, I do. Okay. Let's just stick together and try and individually take these. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Build a barracks down here. If we can build production here, well, it's honestly as close here as it is pretty much everywhere else, so it's hard to say. This base is very spread out, unfortunately, so it's going to take a while to actually get through entirely. Now blue chooses to go the other way. Now that I'm in gray's base, for some reason, now they're like, oh, you wanted to go this way? F you. You jerks. Get away from them. Wow, I was actually able to select the bear rider. In the past, I've had issues selecting the bear riders. They have weird selection boxes. Sir Kelros. Goodbye.
We're under attack.
Okay, and then these all a billion cannon towers. I don't know where all these bear riders are. There must be another.
We're under attack.
Is there a barracks behind us that's sending this stuff out? Yeah, there's one right there. That might be it. We're almost able to get another Rockman out. Okay, pivot these up here. Dude, elites, man. Clan elites doing the Lord's work. They're just called the champions. I thought they used to be. I thought they were like clan elites or something. That actually, never mind. That was that's a different faction. Isn't that the alternative to shield bearers in the second book? Rockman? He's done it. Okay, I have so much money, but I just continually don't have the supply to do anything about it. I will just continue making these just in case. That was total dumb luck that worked out, but I'm just gonna, again, make a billion towers and spread them out so Cloud can't hit all of them. Because we got all this lumber and, you know. And I built towers on both sides, so it all, it all kind of worked out. Do you guys have pillage? No, they don't, but they have pulverize. Isn't that like an extra chance to do area damage? Yeah. Okay, reinforcement's not quite gonna make it, but that's fine. Question, can we supply block wheat?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be interesting? Cancel this and let's make a town hall here instead. If we could lure them to attack in this direction, I can't decide if I think that would be better or worse for me. That is only hitting 4 towers on the outskirts, so this is actually great. I said I wouldn't. I didn't say I wouldn't tower spam. I just said like, I'm not huge into tower spam anymore. But honestly, the way that this area is laid out, like it makes sense to do it.
We're under attack. Our town is under attack.
These high ground MFers, man. That's a little much. Just stay away from the edge. We don't need to even. We don't even have to engage that stuff. Yeah. Okay. So now they want to go this way. The elves are to the left, and getting through the left area does seem to be the hardest. The hardest area to get through. Just ignore that stuff, please. I beg of you. Just stay away. Okay. Finishing this will be nice.
Ready for battle.
And, man, we're at an hour 2. It's late at night. I really need to actually stop this recording. I could just pick it up tomorrow and then split all this in whatever way I think is appropriate. These are really difficult to make videos for because I really have no idea how much longer this potentially could take. I have no clue. If if I play really well, there's a chance I might be able to just win with a couple more attacks. I have no idea. It's very difficult to know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here, and then I'll pick it back up, and then I'll figure out how I want to, split this into 2 videos or keep it all together or whatever. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back.